Welcome back, everyone! This is Jaronitis bringing you Feed the Beast 1.6. Today we are starting on episode 110. 110. Hooray! Today we're going to continue with PneumaticCraft. I'm going to be automating a certain amount of this. I like the idea of having my pressure chamber. I like the idea of having my pressure chamber full. I like the idea of it not exploding, because explosions are bad. Well, explosions are fun, but not in this case. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get the air compressors automated. Okay, I have an idea. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try it just to see if it's going to. We are going to need the, that thing. You know, the thing that I use a lot in this version. The transvector interface. We're going to go with the transvector interface. The reason I want to go with the transvector interface... Oh, sweet, I've got extras. The reason I want to go with the transvector interface is because I can do this very simply and very ugly, and I don't want to do it ugly. I want to do it pretty. I want to keep this, you know, looking fairly nice. Realistically, I could probably move the whole thing off to the side right here so I could fix that wall. But I'm not going to. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and cut into the floor right here. Cobble. Is there something under here that I'm not aware of? It's been so long since I've done this. Probably not. Alright, good. So what we're going to do is we're going to run underneath here, and we're going to go ahead, you know, I'm going to cut these away too. I can put them back in a minute. And we're going to go ahead and run transvector interfaces for each of these compressors. So let's bind this to that. Ooh, binding complete. Okay, that's working. That's good. Alright, so now the question is, will this actually function the way I want it to? We're going to go ahead and, where is the closest ME system connection? Probably right there. So let's go ahead and cut through here real quick. I should run into it here in just a second. Can't see what you're doing. What's wrong with you? Where's the light? Where's the light? Come here, light. Good light. God, I love the hyper-energetic Nitor. Thaumcraft is such an amazing mod. Whoop, water. Why is there water? Ah, hey, there's the transition plane. Exactly where I thought it would be. Sweet, so now we can run this over here. Let me grab some cabling, and we're going to grab some buses. Let's see. Oh yeah, and by the way, in case you didn't notice, I did replace the compressor that exploded last episode. So yeah, kind of a thing to replace. So I did. Alright, let's see. That should be... Oh, not that. That, give me that. Okay, good. Now let's see. We're going to need a couple of basic export buses. No, that's import. Basic export bus. Give me 3 of these. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set up the system to automatically keep the compressors full of fuel. And you might ask yourself, well, why would you want it completely full of fuel when you're venting air when it reaches a certain pressure? I'll get to that, I promise. Alright, I'm going to need the fuel. I'm going to use the fuel of oak wood because I have 873,000 oak wood, and because that seems like a good thing to use because I have so much of it. Alright, so let's go ahead over here. Excuse me, I need a connection and to stop the water. Haha, 2 birds, 1 stone. Booyah. Alright, so let's see, take this away. Alrighty, so we should be able to go ahead and hook this stuff in, except for the pieces that I'm missing, because reasons. Do you mind? Nope. Get over here. Alright, let's try this again a little bit slower, and without having to go back multiple times. Alright, good. So now we're going to hook up an export, export, export. And we're going to tell you to export wood, and you to export wood, and you to export wood. Okay, so up, and it's working. Good. So these are now all turned on. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted to see. And here we go. We can go ahead and put this back for now. And now we're going to move on to the second part of this. The second part of this is going to be a little bit more complicated. And I'm going to leave this hole open because I need to be able to see. Ooh, that might be an issue. Oh, no, it won't. No, it won't. Well, maybe it will. Let's find out. All right, so the next thing we want to do is we want to control the compressors. Okay, the compressors have a redstone behavior tab. Right now they're set to ignore redstone, so nothing will happen no matter what. Right now, a high redstone signal basically will only generate when it's receiving a redstone signal. As you can see, it just burned out and it stopped burning. This one did. Okay, and that's what we want to do at this point. No, I'm sorry. We want to change the redstone behavior so it regenerates until it receives a redstone signal, and that's what we're going to make this do. Let's see. No, stop that. Okay, so these are going to burn until they receive a redstone signal, and they can go ahead and burn and build up pressure because our pressure relief valve will relieve itself when it's time. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is we want to find a way to give them a redstone signal depending on the actual pressure in the tank. Now, this is compatible with PneumaticCraft, okay? You can use a turtle, and the turtle will say, you know, I'm receiving this much signal, so I'm going to stop this, and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go down that road because I actually want, oops, I need to, no, stop this, then this. There we go. All right, so what we want to do, I want to do this, you know, with as if I was playing vanilla. Well, or close enough anyway. So what we're going to use is we're going to use the item that is given to us from PneumaticCraft, and that is the pressure gauge tube. Okay, the pressure gauge tube emits a redstone signal, of which the strength is dependent on how much pressure the tube is at. Okay, so basically when this tube reaches a certain pressure, or depending on the pressure that is in the tube, will release that much redstone signal. Okay, the formula is redstone equals 2 times the pressure, which is bars. Okay, so we're going to want to set this to turn the compressors off when we reach 4.5 bars. Okay, so at 4.5 bars, it will go ahead and turn things off. Now, 4.5 bars times 2 is 9, so we need a redstone signal of 9 to go along with this. But let's go ahead and make this. See, I told you we we're going to need more of these pressure gauge things. All right, so we're going to go ahead and make one of these, and we're going to need some more of the pressure tube. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and just make some extra of this. I know there's some in the system, but this is far from over. We're definitely going to be using more of this stuff anyway. So, all right, so now, oh, did I did. All right, good. So now we're going to get an extra pressure valve, and this is the key point here. We're going to take a secondary pressure valve. And this is going to drain a whole bunch of the pressure out of the system, but, oh, look. It still works! Hooray! And we made it to 4.6 bars. Excellent. All right, so now what we're going to do is I'm actually going to knock this side back out of this, and we're going to put in the second pressure chamber valve. Okay, from the pressure chamber valve, we're going to, stop that. We're going to go ahead and extend, and we're going to go ahead and make this. All right. Now, oh, that's a problem. Plugs. Do we have plugs? Do they make plugs? What? Why is the... I don't know why it's doing that. That's awfully funny. All right, so I need something to plug the end of this. Do they not have... Let's see. Do they have plugs? Let's see. At PNEU. Alright, PneumaticCraft. I need a pipe plug for PneumaticCraft, or at least just something to stop this from going off into nothingness forever. I could just put a machine on the end, and that would work. I could put a compressor on it, and that would stop it there. But why would I want to put a compressor there when I can put something that might be useful? A charging station? Oh no, that requires this. For now, we're just going to make another compressor and stick on the end of that. Unless do they have a pipe plug? I'm not seeing a pipe plug itself. If there's one that exists, I'll worry about it later. For now, I'm just going to get another compressor to stop the end of this for the moment. because just putting a normal block there won't stop it. You know, I could put a block there, but it would just vent into the block. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put this here, and now that has stopped, and as you can see, it's starting to build pressure. Okay, so the pressure that this exerts, the pressure that is exerted on this, actually, will generate a redstone signal, okay? So as you can see, it's now has almost 1 bar, so it's generating a redstone signal of 2. When it reaches 2 bars, it will generate a redstone signal of 4, and so on and so forth. So when it reaches 4.5, it will generate a redstone signal of 9. Okay, so basically what I want to do is I want to make it so that when it reaches 9, I can actually do something with it. Let's see, I should be able to put this here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so when it reaches 4.5 bars, it should light up to this point. Okay, I think. We're going to have to let it build up a minute until I can prove that fact. Okay, so once it gets to this point, I want it to be able to proceed over, and we're going to technically, I should be, actually I probably can do this with vanilla. Let's try this with vanilla. I was going to go ahead and get some redstone wire. Let's see, what is that stuff called? It is. It's from Project Red, and I can never remember the name of the stupid stuff. You know what? Let's just go with wire, because there it is. Red alloy wire. Now I could go ahead and use red alloy wire, but let me see if I can do this with vanilla redstone. If I'm not mistaken, when the power reaches here, it should then generate down to here, and then, oh no, that really won't work. Okay, I lied. I'm going to do it this way because this is the way I thought of it, and this is the way it should work. I know that there's a way to do this. Oh man, am I really going to have to try to think about vanilla redstone mechanics? Oh, what a pain. You know what? No, I'm just not. I'd have to say I'll be right back, and I'd be like 3 days coming back while I tried to figure out the vanilla way to do this, and I'm just not going there. I'm not. I'm sorry. I said I was going to try to do it vanilla, and then I immediately turned around and said, nope, not doing it vanilla. Oh, this is just easier, okay? It just is. All right, leave me alone. All right, so the theory is that when it reaches over here, we should be able to then run this. Oh, wow, it won't let me. I wonder if that's actually going to work. It may. It may not. If it doesn't work, then I'll just go underneath and have it run through that way. I think it actually may not work because of that, but let's see. We're actually getting really close. We're up to power 1 there. We're up to 4 bars. All 3 of these are running. So sweet. Now we just have to wait a second and see how this is going to work. Okay, while this is doing that, let's look at a couple other blocks. I wonder if this is actually going to work. God, I'm worried about this working now. It should. It should. Because when it reaches 4.5 bars, this one will light up with power. When this one lights up with power, it should then transfer the power through this block into this wire, and then this wire should light up over to here, giving a redstone signal to the air compressors that these are hooked to, thus turning them off. And now I'm just waiting because it's so close. I'm not even gonna. I just have to know. This is gonna drive me batty. I have to know. Show me. Show me the way to go home. I'm tired. Uh-oh. Hey, that's not. That's not cool. What the heck? Is it not working because of the... Are we equaled out? No, get off of there. Pressure is at 4.5 bars. If the pressure there is at 4.5, that means this should be at 4.5, which means that the signal coming out of this is only 8. It's only 8? Why is it only 8? You're fired. You're all fired. Out of a cannon. Into the sun. Okay, we'll just move this back one. Oh, I wanted it to work so bad that it's just blah. But that's okay. I should now be able to go ahead and hook this up like this. And when I do this, this should turn on. This didn't turn on. Why didn't this turn on? This is supposed to turn on. The redstone power here is 1. You know what? Fine. Let's try it like this. Nothing. Okay, how about like this? Really? Nothing? Why isn't this turning on? Oh my. Well, okay, this isn't going to work. I don't know why it's not going to work. It should work. The redstone power should be over here. And then... Oh well. I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to get into the red power stuff a little bit further than that. Gosh, how annoying. Okay, I'll be right back when I figure out how to make this work. I know how to make it work. I just can't think enough of it right now to get it to work. So give me just a minute. Be right back. Alrighty then, now we're back, and it actually didn't take me as long as I thought it would. Just a little bit of research into exactly how the redstone mechanics work, and because I can never remember anything like that, and I think we've got a solution on hand. Okay, it's going to require Project Red Gate. I believe it's called the OR gate. Goat. We're gonna do it. We're gonna use a goat. A goat will solve it all. I'm telling you. Okay, let's see. OR gate, here we go. OR gate, I should have some of this. No, I don't have much of this. Let's see. Oh, nope, not that. This. We're going to need one of these. And we're going to need one of these. Sweet. Do we still have everything we need? Nope, now we don't have one of the... Wait a minute, I made one of these. What's the deal? Oh, did I make the wrong thing? OR gate. Okay, sure, why not? Alright, so let's see. Once we have this set up, what we're going to do is, let's see, we determine that it's at a pressure of 8, a pressure of 4.5. It's going to put out a redstone signal of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, can't do it like that. Let's see. 7, 8. Okay, that's a power of 1. If this one's here, it has no power. Sweet. And we're venting over here, so that means we're actually at full pressure, and this is the perfect way to test this. Okay, so what we're going to need now is we're going to need to place this down like this. Nope, that's facing the wrong direction. Like this. Nope, that's facing the wrong direction as well. How about like this? In, out. No, well, no. You know what? I'm break it and replace it a bunch of times. We can rotate things with a screwdriver. Here we go. Screwdriver from Project Red. Just some iron and some lapis. Sweet. Alright, so now let's see. The input needs to be on the right here, so that's fine. And you can see right here it's showing that this part is red, showing that the input is correct. I want the output to be to the left. In, out. Okay, so when it's getting a redstone signal, it's powering the outboard side. Okay, so when we break this, it's no longer putting out a redstone signal, so therefore nothing's happening here. As you can see, this is not lit up. So when we put this here, it jumps it across. Okay, and that changes it so that we can use the other redstone. Okay, so let's see. Now that we have that like that, we should be able to go down here. I think this will work, because I don't really want to have a hole in the ground having this stuff run through it. So I think that this will transfer underneath. Please light up. Ah, crap. Really? I really thought it would transfer through the block. Well, that's unfortunate. That means I'm going to have an ugly hole in the ground right here. I don't want a hole in the ground right here. How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? See, the whole problem was transferring the signal through the block. I could have sworn this would work. Because otherwise I'm going to keep falling in the hole. I just know I will. Because me. Now let's see, I wonder, can I put these things in the same space as these pipes? No, I can't. Okay, let's see. Well, you know what? For now, I'm just going to put this way because I know it'll work, and we'll worry about fancification later. So let's see. We're going to put this. We're going to put this. Oops, nope, can't do that. Get out of there. Alrighty, so now we should be able to go ahead and run this here. Then here, 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 here. Oh, nope, that's not. Actually, yeah, that should be fine. And we should be able to do that, that, and that, and that. There we go. Alright, so now, when this reaches pressure, which it's at right now, it goes to here, transfers the redstone signal out over through here, and oh, look, this one's already turned off. That one just, and there. Now they've turned off, so it will relieve the extra little bit of pressure that's built up as it regulates. And there we go. We now, in theory, one of these by itself would have been enough. Okay, I don't need both of them. But you know what? I like turning the compressors on and off automatically. I hate that I can fall in this hole. Just like that. But I don't think there's a whole lot that I actually can stop this. Oh, but it may not look very good. I wonder. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it just for the fun of it. Let's see. So, something like that. That was like that. So we need one solid brick. I'm going to try to use micro parts to fix this. Let's see. Do I have my saw handy? Nope, but I can make another one real quick. No big deal. I don't even know where it is. I don't care. I'll just make one. Yeah, I think I should be able to do this. Alright, now you get off of there. And we're going to take this brick. Actually, you know what? We're going to do this out of the ME system so I can control it a little bit better. Alright, so we take this brick and we're going to cut it. Nope, that's not going to look good. Nope, can't cut it like that. Okay, we'll cut it like this. And then like this. There we go. Except that's not going to look quite right. Let's see. How is this going to look if I put it over there? So I was hoping it would be the solid piece, not the lined piece. But let's try this. Oh, that works. That works well. Now I can't fall in the hole. You know what? Let's try this again just for the fun of it. Let's cut this like... No, yeah. Why isn't that working? Why isn't this stone brick slab cutting again? Nope, not like that. Like that. There we go. And then we're going to cut it in half. Nope, not like that, but like this. Making just these little squares. And I wonder if it's going to let me do this. Just because. Nope. Not going to let me have that one. But still, that's not too bad. That I can actually deal with that pretty decently. You know what? Just for fun. I know this is not the most interesting thing in the world to be watching, but by God, I'm interested to see if this is going to work the way I want it to. Nope. Won't let me place it there. Nope. Okay. Well, whoa. What is going on? Oh, the saw is freaking out. Whatever. Come on. Come on, let me place it. You know you want to. Alright, still, that's not bad. That's not that big a hole, and it functions so sweet. Okay, enough of that. So, you know, that was an interesting waste of time, but a waste of time nonetheless. Alright, shouldn't need that, or that, or this, or this, or these, or this, or this, and not that, or that. Sweet. Alright, cool. So now we have an automated system to get this thing going. Alright, so what's the next thing? Well, the next thing is we're going to have to do something else to make this function in an even another different way. Okay, we're going to start making some other PneumaticCraft stuff. Alright, so one of the things we want to do is I don't want to have to break the chamber every time I want to put something in it. I want it to automatically put things in and take things out by itself. To do that, we're going to need the pressure chamber interface, which I can't seem to find in this list. Ah, there it is. Alright, so the pressure chamber interface is going to require a hopper, compressed iron, and 2 pneumatic cylinders. Okay, the pneumatic cylinders are plastic of the blue kind, the rain plant seeds, and a cannon barrel. Cannon barrel is not a big deal. We'll make that in a minute. More precisely, we're going to need 2 of these per. We're going to need 2 of those total, so we're going to need 4 of these. So we're going to need 24 rain plant seed plastic. Okay, rain plant seed plastic is made by putting rain plant seeds into the pressure chamber at 0.5 bars, and it turns it into plastic. Okay, so we're going to need 24 rain plant seeds. Let's see how many of these we've got. Rain plant, here we go. You can find them by the color. Alright, 24 rain plant seeds. So this should work out really well and really quickly. So let's see, let's chop it open. Let's drop all of, oh, nope, this isn't going to drop because my magnet's on 5. Okay, let's try this again. Drop these in and close it back off. Now this should almost instantly start changing because it doesn't take a whole lot. And now there is 24 of them. Like I said, it takes some time. We'll have to wait until we actually see all the seeds gone. And like I said, it doesn't take a lot. So sweet. Now we have made plastic. Hooray! Thank you, plastic. Seal off, please. And of course, immediately upon the pressure dropping, these came back on. And they are going to continue. Now this is still dropping because it has to refill the pressure chamber. But now we actually have these coming on. Pressure going, in case something goes wrong, pressure gets released. And, well, actually, it's not in case something goes wrong. It's basically when this reaches threshold, it will vent extra pressure until the compressors finish burning whatever they actually already have going in there. So in this case, it's wood. Wood doesn't take that long, but if you use something else for fuel, it might take a little bit longer. You want to vent that pressure because just because they turn off doesn't mean that what's in there isn't going to burn long enough to make it explode anyway. So having the pressure release, the relief valve in there with it is actually a good idea. All right, good. So now that we have this stuff, we should be able to make the rest of this really quickly. Alright, in PneumaticCraft, we're going to make the pressure chamber interface, hopper, pneumatic things, cannon barrels, safety valves. We're going to need 4 safety valves. Oh, no. No. We're going to need... No, yeah, 4 safety valves, right? Yeah, 4 safety valves. Okay. No, we're going to need 8 safety valves. I got that wrong. Because otherwise, this isn't going to... Yeah, this isn't going to work right. Because that's only going to make 2... No, it made 4 of these. Which, yeah, is enough. Okay, I guess I got my math right at the beginning. Who would have expected? Oh, gosh, it makes 4 each? Wow, I feel kind of... Oh, well. We have extras! Yay! Okay, so how do these work? Well, these work in a very specific way. How do I want to go about doing this? It's a very good question. I only have so many sides, and I'm using so many sides already. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and put this one... We should probably put this one on the back, because these have to access the open chamber walls. So, you know, it has to be top, bottom, left, right, front, or back. So let's see. I'm going to put this... Let's see. Well, we're going to put one in the top. The top will be the input. So we're going to break the top one, and we're going to put this one here. Whoops, no, not there. And we're going to put this one here. Okay, good. Now, these are directional. It matters which direction you're facing when you place them. As you can see, when I placed it, the little door opened up right here, okay? This door is opening to the outside. So we want one then to have a door that opens to the inside that is going to be our output, okay? We're going to go ahead and I should probably put the output on the underneath just because it will make it simpler, but I'm then going to wind up running into other things. Let's see. I think that we're going to, yeah, we're just going to chop in right here, and we may have to move this piece of wire. As a matter of fact, I know we're going to have to move this piece of wire, but that's, well, actually, no, I may not, because the chamber's there. I'll have to break this and then put it back. That's no big deal. All right, so the chamber is actually right here. So we're going to go ahead and break this block out. And we're going to go ahead and... Oh, wait. I have to do this the other way. Ha! Brains. Okay, so from inside here... Whoops. From... Ah, crud. From inside here, we're going to have to place this piece like this. And that is going to be input from here, output to the outside. And then from here, we're going to place this piece, which is going to be like this. And that's going to show it like that. And no, that's... For some reason, why do I think this is wrong? Did I do that wrong? I did do that wrong, didn't I? No? Did I? Oh, crap. I think I'm tired. Yeah, because it's open to the inside. Yeah, that's right. I did it right. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just crazy. All right, good. So now we have an input and an output side. And we're going to go ahead and, let's see, I'm going to use item ducts. Because reasons. Okay, so let's see. We're going to, well, do I want to use item ducts? Yes, I want to use item ducts. Let's see. Do I have any? Oh, cool. Impulse item. Oh, wait. I have well, it doesn't matter. These aren't going to make a difference. I'm not going to be able to see these anyway. And we're going to need a servo. All right, good. All right, so we should be able to. I hope this is going to work. I assume this is going to interface correctly. It should. But let's see. We're going to put that there. Nope. That there. And then we should be able to put that there. Then we will wrench this so that it's going down and out. And then we will go down underneath where this redstone wire is going to run. Then we can place the brick back. Well, actually, we don't need the brick. We need the cobble. Place the cobble back. Put the wire back. Hey, wait a minute. Why am I not hearing like that? Oh, because I drained the pressure so much that it's taking a while to build back up. Okay, that makes sense. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and run... Oh, wait, I need to do this because once I place this here, it's going to try to attach to that. Sweet. And then we'll come on up and, well, no, now I'm stuck in here. All right, so I should be able to put one more piece right there. And I should be able to then close this up. Excellent. Sweet. All right, now I should be able to get a chest. And you know what? Why not? I've got diamond chests available. I'll never need that much space in them, but by God, I've got them and they're pretty, and why not? So we will then put this right here. And I'll fix that later. Pretty much we're out of time for the episode now, but before we go, I'm going to show you how this is going to work. Okay, we're going to make some, what do I have a whole lot of? We have propulsion plant seeds out the wazoo, so let's show you how this works. Alright, so basically, whoa, trippy. Alright, so basically we can go into this interface, and we can put in, no, we can't put things in here. Okay, can I drop them in here? If I drop one... Oh, these are, of course, first off, my magnet's on. Second off, these are propulsion plant seeds. They wouldn't have worked anyway, because they're just going to go flying off over that way. Brilliant. Get back here. Okay, well, never mind. That's not going to work. Ah! That makes me have to use the hoppers. Okay, so we can use a normal hopper, but... It turns out that they actually add their own hopper from PneumaticCraft called the omnidirectional hopper. And the omnidirectional hopper is just compressed iron with a normal chest. And as I've already proven, I don't have any normal chests, so now I have extras. All right, so we're going to go ahead and make this because it's PneumaticCraft. We're going to use PneumaticCraft for PneumaticCraft. All right, so the omnidirectional hopper is exactly what it says. Normal vanilla hoppers can only work when pointed in the downward position. These can actually access things from pretty much any direction. You can put them on the wall, you can put them up, you can put them down, you can put them sideways. In any case, we're going to go ahead and put these in. Oh, hey, these have upgrade slots as well. Awesome. So now, as you can hear the little door opening, and basically it is dropping the seeds in, and if you look carefully, you can actually see that the plastic's in there. See? It's actually dropping them in one by one, and then this should be now getting them in. No, it's not, because I forgot to set the redstone behavior. Crap. Okay, I don't want to break this again, but well, actually I don't have to. Sweet. Okay, so we set this redstone behavior to ignore, and it'll always pull out. There we go. So now we should be getting the plastic in here. Sweet. And that's basically how it's going to work. So it'll be a little bit slow, and we're going to work on upgrades and other stuff next episode to where we can do some more special fun things. So until next time, this is Jaronitis signing off on episode 110 of Feed the Beast 1.6. Like me if you like me, subscribe if you want to see what craziness I get into next, and of course check out my other series and see if you like those. Leave comments, suggestions, all the good stuff. But as always, help spread the gaming.